But what do you see? What strikes your mind's eye, not your eye's eye, but your mind's eye, when you see these panels? I'll hold it up for you. Just when you see them.
I see happy, whimsical texture.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think about. It makes me happy to look at those because I like the way the color plays on itself, and on the other ones I like the way they're tilted a little. They're not really straight, so they're just kind of having fun. It makes me smile.
So do you see them as individual pieces, or you see them as one whole piece?
I see them as one whole piece.
Oh, cool, cool. So if they had a voice, and Mr. Joe Public came up to them and looked at them, and could perceive and hear that voice, what would be their greeting to? I'm gonna give you three scenarios. This is off the top of your head.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You got a guy coming in who's busy, who's a type A personality, works all the time. You know, just busy, just can't see, doesn't smell the coffee, just taste it. Comes in, stops there. These voices would say to him,
"Smile."
Okay. All right. And if you have let's take an old grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
It was just probably deep into the sunset of her life, deep into it, and she is just kind of creaks herself up to, and she catches this voice. What would this say to her?
I think it might say, "Remember some time that was really a happy time to you."
Yeah.
And something that's vivid and strong.
Yeah. And so you walk in. So the last one is a 4-year-old male-female kid. You know what I mean? Just budding in desire, coming into life. And comes and sees this thing. What would they say to that kid?
I would hope they'd want to make him get out his crayons and start coloring.
You know, I would say to me, it would say, if I was 4 years old, it would say, "Here, come touch me."
Yes, and I mean, I know that it's against policy in most galleries and display places to not touch the art, but I really like people to touch my pieces.
Yes.
I really do, because these are wool, and they have a really different feel. It's a soft wool, and they're slightly felted, so they feel really comforting.
So I'm looking at these and I'm saying, wow, these are like magnets to me. When I first saw them standing, not in one dimension like this, but I had to go up and touch them. Because it was just Emily and I. We were in the room, and so I just had to go up and touch them.
Good.
And it was so interesting. But they're like sirens. I mean, when I saw them, they called to my soul more than anything. So.
After I showed you the picture, I forgot to turn it off.
Oh, so they were like sirens calling, to me. So I asked you the same questions that I asked myself. If I was an old woman, if I was a busy guy.
And what did you think?
I thought, and I was a little kid, I thought if I was a busy guy, they would say to me, I would relate to them because, number one, they're geometric in shape, which is probably the way I'm used to thinking, total left brain, you know what I mean? It would probably relate to that. And it would just be an invitation to come into life.
Okay.
That's what I said. I mean, that's what I see especially with this. I'd probably be more caught over here.
I like this part best too.
Yeah, I would probably be, and right side. Well, it would be the left side. Whatever the case may be. But that was the piece. And the old lady would be. I'm probably caught right in here with the old lady. Is thank you. That's what I got from it.
One of the things that I really liked about these when they were hung is the way the light shines through them, and they make really interesting shadows on the wall, and that they're at different depths away from the wall, and so you have really varied shadows. And the wall kind of takes on the coloration of the pieces when the light shines through them.
Right.